The town that's been on fire for 60 years, and it's still burning beneath the ground. What's left behind? In the heart of Pennsylvania, tucked away among the quiet hills of Columbia County, there once was a town like any other. A place called Centralia. In the 1960s, Centralia was a thriving coal town, small, close-knit, and proud of its roots. It had homes, churches, businesses, and a community that knew each other by name. Then one day in 1962, everything changed. It started with a simple act, something towns did all the time back then, burning trash in an open pit. But this time, the fire didn't go out. Unbeknownst to the townspeople, beneath that pit lay the entrance to an abandoned coal mine, and just beyond it, a massive seam of anthracite coal. Highly flammable. Highly unstable. And once ignited, nearly impossible to extinguish. At first, no one panicked. Underground coal fires weren't unheard of. People thought it would burn out on its own. But this fire was different. It dug deep, fed itself through old mining tunnels, and kept spreading. Weeks passed, then months, then years. Eventually, the streets began to crack open, releasing plumes of smoke and poisonous gases. Basements filled with carbon monoxide. The ground in some areas grew so hot, it could melt the soles off your shoes. In 1981, a 12-year-old boy named Todd Domboski fell into a sinkhole that opened suddenly beneath his feet. He was rescued, but the warning was clear. Centralia was no longer safe. Soon, the government offered residents buyouts. Over 1,000 people left. Their houses were demolished, leaving behind a patchwork of empty streets and fading memories. By the 1990s, Centralia was a ghost town. Its zip code was revoked. Maps began to remove its name. Nature slowly started to reclaim the space. But a few residents stayed. Not many, just a handful, clinging to their land, their memories, their sense of home. They refused to leave, even as the fire continued burning beneath their feet. Today, only a few homes remain, isolated, scattered, silent. The rest is gone. The church still stands, so does the cemetery. But the town? It's just outlines of streets that go nowhere, sidewalks with no houses, and smoke that still seeps from the earth. Scientists say the fire could burn for another 250 years. And yet Centralia has become something else now, an eerie landmark, a warning of what can happen when we lose control over what lies beneath us. It's visited by explorers, urban photographers, and the curious, who walk its empty streets and wonder, how does a whole town disappear? Centralia didn't vanish overnight. It was slowly erased by something invisible, unstoppable, and still alive. The fire never stopped. It's still burning right now.